Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little get ready with me. I haven't sat down to film in so long, so I felt very awkward today. There was a lot of rambling, but that is a-okay. We're gonna get through it together. I also use a bunch of the products I shared with you in my last video. I use them on my face today. So if you were curious about how any of those products from Ulta worked, this is the video for you. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. First of all, I don't have any sunscreen on because I want to use some of the products from my last video, my Ulta haul. I want to show them to you guys in action. And one of them is a sunscreen. This is the Live Tinted Hue Guard. I've been using this stuff for a little bit, so I kind of have feelings about it. I guess I'll share while I'm using them too. I really like this. It's not super like glowy, or it doesn't feel like oily or greasy, but it's still very moisturizing. It's a beautiful kind of like, they call it a marigold color, but kind of this like low golden yellowy tint, but you can see it just like blends away to nothing basically. And it's just hydrating and moisturizing and gives you that sun protection without like being crazy. So I really like it. I'm enjoying it. The one thing I don't really love about it is the packaging. Usually I love these like squeezy tubes with a pump, but I find this one really hard to use. Like the product doesn't like suction this enough, if that makes sense. Like there's too much air in here, so it's just like hard to get out sometimes. But other than that, I really like it. The next thing I'm going to use is the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Light Revealer. I find that this doesn't work great on top of like super oily products. So like I tried to use it on my CeraVe SPF and it just like pilled up immediately and did not look good. It was bad. But it works fine on something like this that kind of really sinks in. It doesn't have like an oily finish. It's just kind of tacky. So it works really good on that. So I'm gonna put this on next because it does give you a beautiful glow. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't sat down to film in forever. It's just been like one thing after another. I feel like since November, really. Like we were in Mexico, my grandfather died. I had some personal issues. What else did we do? Then we were in Florida for like 10 days, 12 days, something like that. And then it was my birthday. My mom was here for a week and now we're here. We're like almost at the end of March. And I feel like we haven't been home for a solid while in a very long time. Oh, Matt was also gone for a little bit for like work. So there was that. There was just like a lot going on between Thanksgiving and now, and I just feel like we have some time now. We're gonna be at home. We're not doing anything crazy. We have one quick trip planned, but it's driving distance. We're taking the dog with us, all that kind of stuff. So it's nothing like crazy. So that'll be good. I'm gonna mix my two IT Cosmetics foundations. One's the Illumination one is the New Glow one. They're just, neither of them are quite the right shade for me right now. So I find mixing them is kind of like the perfect thing for me right now. I'm almost out of that illuminating one. I need to get another one because I really, really love these IT Cosmetics ones and I just am obsessed. But you know, it just feels like we've been going and haven't been like home. I've been pre-filming a lot for things. And that's why there wasn't any videos last week. I just like needed a break from filming, from being away from my house, from like constantly working during my son's nap time. I needed some like free time in the middle of the day to like do what I wanted to do and like get my house organized and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I did last week. That's why there was no videos. I just needed a good break and it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. So it was good. Like I said, we don't have like any other travel planned until June. Like I said, we do have like one quick trip planned, but it's nowhere crazy. Like I said, it's just up to the mountains. And like I said, it's driving distance. It's just gonna be us. We're meeting some friends up there. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna use two different concealers. I'm gonna use the UOMA Stay Woke concealer. This is in the shade White Pearl. I'm gonna use that I have a couple pimples. I don't know where these ones on my neck came from. They just like popped up randomly and they're very annoying. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder underneath my eyes. But I'm very excited for spring to start. I am over the winter weather. If you know anything about Colorado, winter lasts here much longer. So we still have a little while left of winter. Our typical last snowfall in Colorado Springs is April 19th, and our last freeze is usually May 9th. So we got a little bit of time with the cold weather and the snow, but hopefully in between those it'll be nice out, which it has been, and I've been loving it. I got some new spring clothes and I have a few more things coming in, so I'm gonna do a spring clothing haul soon, but I'm just like excited for spring weather, spring clothing. I talked about it a couple times in a past my past two what I wore this week videos, that like I am over winter clothes. As you can tell by the top, it is only like 30 degrees outside, but I was not wearing a sweater. It's not happening. So it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna use a couple new products now on my cheeks. The first, let's see, do I want to go in? I got these Tarte sculpt tape, blush tape, and glow tape things, and I really like them. The one I got for blush is cherry, and it's very bright, so usually I like to do that first. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because then the other ones kind of help blend it out a little bit more if it looks a little like intense. The one thing I love about these compared to other wands, I think some of the other higher end like wands like this that are like the little squeezy tubes with the puff on there, is that these ones can open and close, so you can turn them on to get product out and turn them off to get product to not come out, and I really like that. I feel like maybe the e.l.f. ones do have, and I just never noticed. As you can see, that's like super bright, so I just like to do one dot and then just take my fingers and start blending it. It looks crazy, I know, just this is a trust the process sort of situation with this product, because it does blend out and look pretty, but it just is it's a trust the process. But I love that it has that on-off sort of situation. Like I said, maybe my e.l.f. ones do have that, I just never noticed, but I don't think they do. This is just really, it's super pretty. You can see it's just like, it really does blend out well for being so pigmented and like such a bright color. I think in the end, like once I get powder and everything else on, it looks less crazy. So just like I said, trust the process on this one. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I'm gonna go in with the contour and the highlight. We've been spring cleaning the house as well, which has been much needed. I got a few new things to like help organize my closet. I had like one shoe rack in there and a bunch of shoes like just sitting on the ground, and it definitely needed like a second shoe rack. So I got the same shoe rack I already had, but a second one so it could stack, and I love it. It gives us so much more room in the closet because my shoes aren't all over the place. I got some new hangers. I got rid of a couple things. I also did the trick where you turn your hangers around, and then when you wear something, you turn them back so you can know at like the end of the year what you've actually worn. It's a great way to like kind of keep track and declutter your house. Or to declutter your clothes, I mean. So I did that, which is great. So I'm gonna like get from my birthday to my birthday next year as kind of like my year, since I didn't do it on January 1st. That's gonna be my year. Is usually my birthday kind of falls around spring cleaning, which is great and bad because I spring clean and then I get stuff. So, but yeah, it's felt good to kind of get some stuff out of the house as well. All right, and then, oh, that contour I got in the shade Soft Bronze. Like I said, the blush was Cherry, and then the highlight wand is Rose Gold. So it was, like I said, it was really nice to take that week and kind of get back to, like, not, I'm not gonna say like real life, but like get back in a swing of things and kind of get back to my routine and all of that stuff. It's just been, I feel like we haven't really, like I said, been home. So it was nice to just get back in the swing of things. And now we are tackling the wonderfulness that is potty training my 2-year-old. if you have any potty training tips, I'll take them. Because we would love to do the whole like you Winnie the Pooh it and let them run around half naked. And then every time they start peeing or pooping, take them to potty. But that takes like a whole weekend, and clearly we haven't had a whole weekend to do that. So maybe we can find a whole weekend to do that, but it just hasn't been realistic for us. And that just sounds like a huge mess. And like I said, I know it like works and I know people recommend it, but I don't know if it's for us. We're gonna find out. But yeah, like I said, it's just been like one thing after another. What else do I want to talk about? I'm gonna put a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder on top of all this. I feel like this highlight is so glowy that even when you put powder on top of it, it still will like be super glowing. Let me show you. I just usually take a little bit of my cap in case you're curious. And then I just pat it on. As you can see, like there's still a crazy glow from that highlighter. It just takes away kind of that like oily, sheeny look, which I think is part the product and part this powder. I think they work really well together. Yeah, like I said, no travel plans, nothing like that. We're just trying to like get back in the swing of things. Matt doesn't have any like work travel plan either. So really just some family time at home, which will be great. I'm starting to plan next month's videos. If you guys have any like, I really want to see this, let me know and I will attempt to get those in. I'm going to use this Naked, the little like mini Urban Decay Naked palette in Half Baked. I also got this It Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick in the shade Silk Armor, and it is gorgeous. Let me give you a little swatch. I've been loving this as just like my everyday shadow. You can see that. It's just like really subtle and pretty, but it looks really gorgeous. And then it really is like once, if you like, you have a couple seconds to like blend it out, but then once it's on there, it's not going anywhere. It literally stays on my eyes so long and I love it. I would definitely like get more of these. So loving that. But I really wanted to show you this palette. First of all, I think the packaging is really pretty. I haven't had a Naked palette since, oh man, you know, I think the only Naked palette I've ever owned is like, they used to make a mini one, was this size, and I still have it actually, but it's like their nude matte one. That's the only, I never had like any of the full size ones. They just never really like interested me. So I'm gonna use this shade Buck Off, this one right here, this nude, or the matte, like middle brown, and then this creamy color here. I'm gonna mix them and just pop that into my crease. For me, this is a palette that looks a lot like all my other palettes, but a palette that I would use a lot because it's so neutral that it makes it really easy to use every day. But it's also got that dark shade at the end and that deeper copper color that would make it great for like going out or like travel, or if you have like a special event coming up. Also take whatever's left over and drag it underneath my lash line. Okay, and then with my finger, I'm going to take Rocky. This is a beautiful iridescent shade. You can't really tell in the pan, but once you get it on the eye, it's so pretty. I'm like obsessed with this color. It looks subtle, but when it hits the light right, hopefully you can tell on camera. It looks gold, but also like, hopefully you can tell on camera, but it's got like a beautiful like pinky sheen to it too. I don't know, I'm just like obsessed with it. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Half Baked, that lighter champagne-y color, and just pop it kind of in this inner corner. Nothing crazy, just a little shadow moment, but I love this palette. I love these little mini palettes. First of all, they're way cheaper than big palettes, and they're easy to travel with, so I just really like them for those reasons. Oh man, I like feel so awkward right now because I haven't filmed in so long that like don't even know. I had a bunch of things in my mind to talk to you guys about. And then the minute I get up here, I'm like, I don't know what to say. All right, let me do my eyebrows. I take off all the product. I'm clearly a messy. When I do make with my hands, I just get all the product in my eyebrows. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Wow Brow first in the shade, I think this is brunette. Yeah. But definitely ready for spring. Especially in Colorado. Spring in Colorado is really pretty when it's not stormy and gross. Because there's no humidity and it's just like beautiful and sunny, and I love it. I don't know. Like I said, if you know anything about Colorado, springtime is weird, but so pretty too. So, all right, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Brow Lift to set those in place. I'm almost out of this. I love this stuff. I've been having an obsession with it. But you know what? All the like travel we've been doing and stuff has been really great. Like going to Florida was so much fun. We had such a good time in Florida. My mom being here was so fun. We had a great time. She was here for my birthday, so that was fun. We went out to a little shopping, got a steak dinner, which I love a steak dinner. So that was fun. But it was also like just really chill, which was nice. So if you guys don't know, I turned 32. So it's a good year and I'm excited for the rest of this year. Hopefully we have, like I said, we have some more travel planned, but not anytime soon. And all the travel we have planned should be fun and not as crazy as the end of the year. So definitely excited for this year to see what it holds. So we're very excited. And I feel like it's going way too fast. Like I know everyone always says that, but like seriously, how's at the end of the March? My birthday's already come and gone. We're gonna be in April any second. Like I feel like my next trip in June is gonna be here any minute. And I'm not even close to prepared for that. Like I need a breather. So hopefully time will slow down a little bit now that we're home a little bit more. I'm gonna use my voluminous mascara. Yes, I have two. I have the curved brush one for my upper lashes and the waterproof for my lower lashes. So let me pop this on really quick. If you've seen any of my Get Ready With Me's, you know I do not like to talk while I do this because I always end up poking myself in the eye or getting mascara all over the place. So let's see if I can come away unscathed today. Pretty. Also, I make the weirdest faces when I do mascara. I can't stop. I've tried so many times to stop. Can't do it. And I know two mascaras seems extra, but the curved brush one is so good on my upper lashes, but it smudges on my lower lashes. So I need the waterproof on my lower. So that's why I have two. Say what you want, but that's what works for me, and I don't mind an extra step. I got a little bit too much here. All right, and then let's get a little lippy gloss. I have this one. This is a ColourPop one. I don't remember the shade name. The shade name's First Date, but I don't remember what collection it's from or if it's even available anymore, so I'm very sorry, but it's one of their lip oils, so if you're curious, I'm sure you can find a similar shade, but it's really pretty. All right, so that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little chatty Get Ready With Me. I know I was kind of, again, I haven't filmed in a while, so like I feel excited, but also like kind of crazy, and anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If there's any videos you want to see in the upcoming month, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear what you guys are enjoying, what you guys aren't enjoying. Just anything, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.